Are you? Ooh. Um. I'm just gonna talk and see how that sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still really quiet on the thing. Is something up with my mic? Am I using the wrong mic?
Oh,
No.
you sound fine. Me.
Uh,
Oh. Because top audio's at max. Uh, Wait. Go ahead and start talking. Lost you, Sam.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I had myself muted. Just so I could listen to the stream for a bit.
Yeah. Top audio seems to be fine through here.
No, seems to sound fine now.
Oh, okay. Probably fine.
The game audio is still a bit loud, but
Oh, that sounds like nothing.
oh wait, no. It might just be because fucking hard to tell because I've got audio for Discord. Never mind.
Oh yeah, okay, that might be it. Updated.
Uh, this is So what you do in this game?
This is Super Tetris 3. I forgot what this version is. They have like extra modes in it.
Oh wow. I was like being like partly sarcastic there, but no, there's actually like stuff to do in this mode. It
Yeah,
seems.
no, there is actually. Did they see like these
Fucking
parts? Or...
this fucking SNES MIDI guitar. Some heavy stuff.
These lines go through here. Trying to clear. I don't know if you have to clear out all of the or all the bombs. No, I think you just have to clear everything.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Yeah, I think it's weird to not play. I can't hard drop.
Yeah, there's no hard drive. It's the
No
much like
ghost.
spinning.
There is at least. I don't know. It's been pretty interesting to see people react to like the new Tetris games,
Yeah.
like Puyo Puyo Tetris and Tetris Effect. Because you can tell people, like, as much as they love Tetris, have not played a Tetris game in like years.
Yeah, like it
What
definitely
the hell is a
feels like.
hold? And I'm like, and I looked it up because I was like, is hold like a new thing? And no, it's almost been 20 years since hold was added to a Tetris game. There was an N64 game with with hold on it.
It's because most people have been sticking to Game Boy Tetris or
Right. Like
just
Tetris.
the
No, Tetris DS.
Yeah, I mean, mostly Game Boy Tetris or like a Tetris Flash game.
Right. But even like new Tetris Flash games have like stuff because it's a standard rule set. Like Tetris
Yeah.
Friends, competitive. They have combos and all. Which is nice because when I started playing Tetris Friends, nobody knew about those things. So you just like do a combo and then they just like, what the fuck are you doing? They're just trying to play normal ass Tetris.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is pretty good. You play it 2-player, competitive, I think.
Oh wow. So it's kind of. I mean.
Oh, right there. I made a pair. I'll
Yeah. What is this? Puyo Puyo?
Good. I feel like there's like the same 3 games left. There's like so many interesting.
Hmm.
That evil laugh.
I think I'm probably gonna pick up Tetris Effect.
I knew I was gonna buy that game from.
Yeah, no, I knew that too, but
We'll buy everything Tetsuguchi.
well, it's like it's Tetris, which is like yeah, sure.
Right.
That's like a game that works.
Hey, what if Lumines, but it was Tetris? Okay. Got me.
Yeah.
You don't need to really say that. You don't need to pitch me on anything else. I'm convinced already.
You've just like sold me.
Great. What if the pieces are the same every single? I love these like
I know.
fantasy book cover looking
Yeah,
backgrounds.
I know, right? It's like fantasy book like anime. It makes me think of like Record of Lodoss War or something.
Yeah. Sounds right. There's always like record of series.
They're all
related.
Are they not related?
No, there's like.
I think it's like supposed to be like a throwback to the name.
There are some. There's like Record of Lodoss War, but then there's like the Record of
Agarest, Record of Grancest.
Right. Which it's probably just like a naming convention. Japanese name. I don't see them that much. Oh, see, this doesn't have wall kit. Well, let's fuck this up. Because in newer games, there's a wall kit where it's hidden near the wall and like off.
Ah.
This one, it just plays a little sound like it. No, get away from the wall. Fuck. So much new Tetris.
Yeah, I heard that noise there.
I just intended to use this for a stream test, but apparently I'm just playing this now.
It's just fucking Tetris. I think Tetris will be maybe the first new game I buy, maybe until for a while.
That game seems like you could play forever.
Yeah. No, I did just I ordered the silver case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Controls on that game are
it's partly your fault I bought it.
Why? Oh, because of the orbital?
Yeah.
Did you get the version that came with sequel though?
I bought both. Because the article made it seem really interesting.
It looked really interesting. It was so hard for me to play.
I'm gonna give it a shot. It wasn't in a clip. It was just awesome.
Sorry, I made you buy another Suda game.
It was awesome. Wait, when did you make me buy a Suda game?
Because it's a Suda game.
Yeah. I thought you said another.
Oh, okay. I did write about the Silver Case, but I hadn't played it. I did it for like last year's game. Well, I mentioned.
No, like it was just well, to be fair, it was also in a clearance sale.
Okay. I would buy it if it was like $20 for, especially for the both of them. I'd buy it. I don't know when I'm gonna play it. Maybe I should let people know that we're streaming.
Yeah. We're streaming Metal Tetris right now.
Yeah. When's the last time that you like properly put out an entire URL?
Last time I wrote a URL,
I feel like
um,
you don't do that anymore.
literally to get on this stream.
Right.
The last time I actually wrote out a full URL, the orbital.media, because that's an odd one.
Why is it odd? That media part?
.media, yeah. It's memorable.
They made a couple of these. All pretty good.
Yeah. It seemed like, well, I mean, Tetris is one of those things you can just put so many spins on.
Apparently,
No pun intended.
The Tetris company, they're very specific about specific aspects about the games, but they're pretty lenient.
I hear it's like they're very specific over like how things control.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Because
they have like specific. This piece has to spin this way. How many seconds?
Yeah.
How it operates.
It's like they've kind of almost got it down to a science.
Yeah, they literally have the form for what Tetris is. Which is like, I bet there's people out there who like.
I bet there's probably like a controversial meeting, or just something like someone in the Tetris company is like, oh, I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about the way the L block moves.
Right. No, that's their business. They take it very serious.
Yeah.
Very stingy about quality, except they let you. I don't know what happened. I think it was just the because all the other stuff seemed to work pretty well about it.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like still tempted to like pick up Tetris DS. It's just like a neat thing.
I have not played that version. Everybody seems to love it. I think that's the version that like introduced all the modern stuff that people like. I'm really excited. Really excited about Tetris Effect. I feel like a lot of people are kind of like, I don't know what the word is, like underestimating it.
Yeah, like, well, even I kind of thought like when I just like loaded it up, I just like realized like, oh wait, no, like this just works incredibly well.
Right, but they're like, oh, it's Tetris. Like, how interesting could it be? But I think like, as I've learned over the last few years, way more interesting than you could possibly think.
Fucking, did you watch the Tetris Classic Championships?
No, I didn't.
I
just watched the finals.
Yeah, the finals.
Final part, and I was like, I don't actually know what's happening here.
Well, it's like, even then, it's like, it was so, like, tense, because, like, the guy winning was, like, a new guy.
Right.
As well, there's, like, the kind of, like, it's like a movie, almost, where, like, some young guy comes in.
Oh, it's like, Rocky for Tetris?
Yeah. Fucking, because I've watched, like, other, like, grand finals of, like, Tetris Championship, and it's just, like, some of these people are, like, people who've been there a while.
Yeah, I think the thing about that is, I watched too much Puyo Puyo Tetris. So it's like watching like Street Fighter 2 after you've just been like watching a whole tournament of like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
You're like, this seems oddly sedate.
I think the thing, my takeaway with Puyo Puyo Tetris afterwards is I just like playing Tetris.
Yeah.
And it's got a really good version of Tetris in it, but
that game got to a lot of people.
I may have gone into Puyo Puyo if those tutorials out there weren't written by someone with already ridiculous understanding.
There were a couple of them. The game.
Yeah.
I wish they were like intro.
Yeah, I kind of wish I just don't know if I had the patience at the time.
Yeah. Put me into the horrible position of fighting games. Oh no, this is who I am now.
Oh. Oh.
I feel like there's a way better way to play this. Because these are all like kind of like mini puzzle states. Like if you set off the chain, right? Because they're all preset, right? If you set up the chain right, there's a specific thing that you can do that like them all out and won't die.
Yeah, there's kind of the nature of it is you're kind of supposed to, I imagine.
It reminds me of something. There's like some game was like simple puzzle stuff that's, I don't know, just a lot of puzzle game mode.
Makes me think of Dr. Mario, but actually. Just this music is crazy.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I'm not crazy about the regular Tetris they have going on in this game, even though it does have some good music tracks. But this Metal Tetris is just like, how come nobody talks about Super Tetris 3?
There are so many Tetris games.
Right. But we only talk about like Game Boy Tetris, Tetris DS, and like if you're a weirdo, like Sega Tetris in the arcade. Or
No,
I guess the Grandmaster one.
The next Tetris.
Or sometimes they talk about the Grandmaster. Games done.
I mean, Tetris Grandmaster is like fun to watch, but at a certain point, it's like it's incomprehensible at times as well.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat the marathon mode. Did you try doing
The
it?
marathon mode, what, up to 150, is it?
Yeah. I always get to 100, and then it gets so fast that I top out. Like.
I did 100 and I did the whole 150.
Did you?
Yes.
Maybe it's because I'm playing stupid.
It's also because I play a lot of like that's what I do, and I've been like every so often loading up Puyo Puyo Tetris and doing the marathon mode in that.
Yeah, I feel like the marathon mode in that game is easier though.
It is. It took me a few tries, to be fair. It wasn't like I was just going like, oh yeah, I just knock it out. No, it took me. I needed to practice.
I don't know what I'm doing with these. Restart this.
What?
Does break time.
Oops.
Tetris 3 dot oops. I don't know what a dot oops is.
This.
I don't know if my tweet actually went.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, mobile Twitter, garbage.
It's been really rough these days.
It's been garbage for like years now. I'm like, what do I do?
Like,
I gotta get a different app.
Like normally, my tweets go out, and I sent out a tweet of like, yeah, I'm gonna check out Tetris Effect, like about
yeah,
just before starting it, and then it was like started about 9:30ish, and then like the tweet went out at like midnight.
What? Like it queued it up?
No, I didn't queue it up. It was just like
trying to send for hours.
Yeah.
Okay, what is magic? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna go standard. Go stage 0. This music is really good.
I'm gonna retweet you within mobile Tetris. Tetris? Twitter? Fucking hell, it's on the brain.
Oh, what?
What?
The colors change when you rotate. I have to make sure that they're the same color, or does that matter? Oh, what?
Ah. Oh, wow.
Oh, my brain hurts
That's
so much right
whoa,
now.
whoa, the rainbow
Oh,
block.
my brain hurts so much.
Oh, no, this seems so fun.
Oh, God. You can like rotate them through the colors by going that to the bar.
Yeah, I can see it on the left.
Yes. Okay, let's see how this works.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, what? Why did I get the ones above them? Oh, because of that stupid gray block? Ah! Is this garbage, Pete? What is this garbage, Pete? Fuck out of here. No, what are these? What? Why? Why is it like this? And they tried some shit with this games. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there you go.
This is gonna get a lot harder.
It was red when it started.
Yeah, but every time you rotate it.
Oh, it's tricky.
Somebody really good at this. At me. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
We'll go back to playing Metal Tetris.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works. Oh, maybe the line destroys everything that is below
It's
it.
the same color, so.
Same color below. Yeah, I'm not sure what the...
My
Oh,
deduction
why?
is it's
Why
only.
did it do that? Maybe it's only things in the line that get clear?
It's only the color in those lines, I guess. Oh, no.
Not sure. I'm gonna go. Although I doubt anybody is watching.
No, we haven't got any
I'll play
views
that
yet.
for a little bit. We'll see some other SNES game. Maybe you'll find one that you...
Hmm.
There's some good SNES games I have not tried yet.
How'd you know they're good?
Okay, there's some interesting games. There's some SNES games that I was interested in. Because I got one of those Super NTs.
Oh yeah, you did.
So I ended up playing a lot of SNES. And for way longer than I usually would. Because I didn't have... So, you know, I had to play them properly.
No, I would probably... I play games properly because I find save states stressful, actually.
Yeah, I feel like they make them. But I do appreciate them for certain games. Trying to like get through them.
Yeah.
Everything. Like I would fucking I don't think I'd ever play like an NES Mega Man with that. It's
See, I would just prefer that, like, to have that game, but with some checkpointing.
yeah. I mean if it did, if that had like 4 checkpoints per level, I probably wouldn't use save states, but it doesn't. Also, I don't know why Mega Man 11 has lives either.
Yeah, it's... I don't know,
No T-spins! No!
No T-spins. What? Fucking ruined by modern Tetris.
My brain's broken. I only know how to T-spin.
Oh dear.
Spins are great because they're just like special moves in Tetris. But then you become that person who like knows how to use moves when everybody else doesn't. Everybody else just beats you because you're playing normal better. Like Tetris, instead of trying to do specials all the time. Like when you play Street Fighter and you just try to keep like doing Hadokens all day and then do super for no reason and then you lose.
Oh yeah, just trying to set it for an all clear and then just fill the board full of garbage.
Yeah, that's me.
No, you've done all clears on me.
Yeah, but only after I failed them like 5 times in a row. Only after I lost several matches I shouldn't have if I was just playing normal Tetris.
No, it was like, I remember at the time, it was just like our first match and you got like 2 all clears off on me. And I just got so mad.
You're like, what is this? Yeah, I think I made like Jackson want to give up. Right,
oh no.
It really is bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, it's the thing is, it's like much as Tetris' skill, there's still some luck.
Yeah.
Like no piece is like the piece you want isn't always going to turn up.
I mean, a new Tetris is
yeah. Unless you're fucking playing Bastet. That's a version of Tetris that's that basically gives you the piece least likely to help you.
Yeah, I don't. It's time to play something else. Using my like, where's that ROM that I need? And then I forgot. I just.
Yeah, no, I have done that now.
7-zip files are not compatible.
Oof.
That one. Yeah, anyway, getting the Super NT, turns out there are a lot of really good Super Nintendo games nobody talks about.
Yeah. Well, it's like the list gets drilled down more and more to like, here are the top things.
Yeah.
Mario.
Basically,
Metroid.
those things that are on the...
Bubsy.
Those things that are on Super Nintendo Classic.
Super Nintendo Classic, yeah. Or you get some people over here talking about
Live
clock.
Live.
Live and Live hasn't had an. I mean, like that's a niche game because it's not had an official English release.
True.
Just the. I can't remember.
Oh no! I closed the program. Not bad. Whatever. Nobody's watching. Open up SNES.
I think that's the one I have on my computer.
Yeah, it's nice, but
yeah, it was Aeon Genesis. That no. Aeon Genesis basically.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They
translated like half of the Japanese games.
They did the first like major known translation for Cave Story.
But yeah, they did.
Yeah.
There's no translation. But I assure you that nothing in here is anything but bad anime text.
Maybe I'll just watch the anime.
Anime is fun. It's like really popcorny. something you need to really actually watch, probably. It's not a classic.
Yeah. Look, we just
Toei
talked
did
about how
upload the entire series on there, so on YouTube,
Look,
so you can just watch it.
we just talked about how like we don't need to think of like the major classics like Mario and all that. So
That's true. I watched some Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains today.
I have been really tempted to just go and like watch a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's a good time.
Like that.
People don't give that series enough credit.
I mean, even like with like I mean, I've been watching it with the dub because
Yeah, I'm watching it with it.
like there's a special sort of fun you can have with that as well.
Alright, the music for this game? Good. Oh, accidentally used my magic. That's the thing, like when you play like a shinobi game.
Oh yeah, it's you're not
Accidentally
streaming the video.
you try to use the-
Discord.
Wait, I'm not streaming it over Discord? Ooh,
No, guess why I couldn't hear the music. I was like, "Where's the music from?" And
not bad.
Wesley went,
I
"Oh."
forgot. I think it's this one. There we go.
There you go. Yes, it looks nice.
Not a lot of music.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds. It's very much like standard stock samples, but it's like pretty cool.
Yeah. Things are pretty good. There's what? There's a pretty good rendition of the ending. That was great.
Ah.
This is almost like scrolling. It's not quite a. What do you do? Up and attack? I think I just need to press up. That kit has a hitbox on it. Yeah, it's like, I guess it's based on the Japanese again.
Huh.
It's basically those stock anime characters who really like them up.
It's
It's also an
actually-
action.
it's a stock anime adaptation game, platformer or role-playing game.
Right. Pretty good. The game's pretty good though.
Hmm. Yeah. No. I'm just.
Very much in that
Like-
like it's really shinobi kind of style.
It does seem that. It does look a bit shinobi-ish, actually. It's just I was thinking of just like I've played too many bad Dragon Ball role-playing card games.
Yeah, the role-playing card games on SNES. Well, I love that the newspapers possess. Get out of here.
There's also like there was a JoJo RPG.
Yeah, they made like everything into an RPG before they figured out they could just make a fighting game.
Well, because like a lot of this is like pre-Street Fighter.
Yeah. Remember the weird rock paper scissors Dragon Ball Z game?
Oh god.
I played a lot of that. They'd like ask you quiz questions about the show. Spider-Man Web of Shadows of Dragon Ball Z.
It's like that game is like also just like one of those ones where like has like a surprisingly edgy fan translation. Or at least a few of those did. Because to be fair, like the fan subs on like the show were like that as well.
You fucker! Like things like that.
Yeah.
Because they'd always take the like most severe version of any word that they were using. Shit!
And I wish I could have like just watch DVD with just those fan subs again.
Yeah. I guess
That's
it's
just-
really fun.
That's how I watch the show. At least the movies.
Really?
Because I watched a lot of the movies.
What movie I watched recently?
What?
Fusion Reborn movie.
Oh yeah, how does it hold up?
fucking amazing. It's so good. There's some things that they do with like the villain and like missionary effects, and I'm like, holy shit, you do not need to go this far.
Yeah. Oh man. One moment, someone's at my door. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back.
Oh, that just shows the ghost.
Oh, nice. Seems to take a lot out of you.
Yeah. That's okay. We did it the first try. This time. I've lost to this ghost several times. Guess there's 6 stages in this game. I think I've got to like stage 4.
Is there any volume control in SNES 9X? It's quite loud for. I suppose. Yeah.
Might have also reached. How's that?
Cool. It's exactly the same.
Really?
Just to see if there's any settings on this. I mean, like, it might be the Windows.
Yeah, it's probably just.
Yeah.
Any better?
It'll be fine.
Okay. Or you might even be able to change in Discord.
Hmm.
Or does it just come up as high volume? Oh right, the color of her dress changes in.
Oh wow.
I feel like this is one of those games that benefits. Save state. Because it's not like a hard game. Not like a Castlevania. But it is like, you have to play clean. Kind of like Shinobi. Yeah, I guess really it just reminds me of Shinobi. Probably why I like it.
Yeah.
And there's some good like effects and set pieces. It's also like a little certain acts are reflected. Depends a minute. On the other hand, it's pretty good.
Hmm. Looking into this, there seems to be a known problem in Discord with the volume.
Oh, okay. Discord's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun.
Nice.
Because there's a lot of retro games. Which honestly are kind of dire.
It's
There's like so many games that look the part but like just feel completely wrong, and I don't have the vocabulary to tell you why they feel completely wrong, but there's so many.
Yeah.
What was it Oniken?
Not really.
The Oniken and like Dallas. Like if you look at those games, they look like they're not like the shitty. We put 8-bit on this because don't know how to use colors or whatever. Like they look proper in the style of something that would have been out of that period. Man, I do not like playing them, and I do not understand why.
Yeah, it's odd when just this all feel.
Right.
That's
yeah,
kind of like
I don't know what it is.
that's kind of how it felt with like the Platinum Games Legend of Korra game, and the game looks fine. You look at someone playing it, it's like that looks okay. I didn't see, and you play it, and it just feels wrong.
Yeah, there's some magical alchemy with the games where they can be fine in completely every other aspect, and then just feel completely wrong. Yeah, I guess like this game just deviates. This is one of those that deviate from like standard platformer that it just feels good. I love doing this. I love doing especially this up attack. Hitbox. And good hitboxes. Like if you reduce this to a bunch of square boxes, it would still be fun to play.
Yeah.
But then
I'm not
anime charm on top of it.
I'm not one of those people that would want like imagine like having the option of playing a fighting game that everything's square boxes.
Didn't somebody try to make one of those? Hitbox the game or something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much. Like I've been playing a lot of fighting games. Let me tell you, you can make a good fighting game, and if it does not have character, you will not want it.
Yeah, I just remember in the initial version of Skullgirls, like when it was like to try and maintain frame rate, a character would randomly turn into their hitbox.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. That was like in the original version. Like now, I think it just turns to like a low resolution thing or something. But they might have even fixed the frame rate issues. Like it was literally just a thing of like, if there's a possibility the frame rate may go down, and now it's just a hitbox.
Yeah, now they just have graphics.
I mean, now they're on more advanced platforms.
Yeah. The PC version also lets you just 2D or 3D background. So.
I still want to pick up Soul Calibur.
It's good. I haven't played it as much as I like. Probably because I don't have people to play with. You know, I always think I'm gonna play that single player stuff, but I don't. Cause it's just like no. It's either no challenge or like. I don't know. It's either when you play a person, it feels like you're getting better at the game because.
Yeah.
You're kind of learning that person. When you play a CPU, they're just random.
You feel like you have to just do, like...
You have to think, yeah. You just... feels like you have to do a movement. Like basic fighting game. Not like... But like, it teaches you better.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
somebody figured out in Tekken, like, when you do rage arts, the CPU just like basically runs into them. Because they want you to see the cool thing, right? But that'll never work if you do it on a... It'll just block you.
Yeah.
Ooh. This boss is pretty... there are some good bosses. I hope I can get to the next stage. One of them, you're just riding a huge cat.
Some good sprite work, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. They use transparency well too. That's the thing. Like until you play a lot of old games, you kind of like don't appreciate how much transparency can like improve.
Like
the
there's
look
really
of
specific
something.
hardware things.
Yeah. Oh come on, please be dead soon. I don't think that does any damage.
Oh.
So, yeah, you can take very few hits in this. Like, you have to play clean. Which is cool because you know, I don't know. A lot of like playing patterns and stuff like that feel like really outdated. Like a couple times. Like that's how I feel like every time Mario games still have bosses. Which like I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but they're like so boring. Like when I played
Galaxy had
Odyssey,
some good ones.
when I played Odyssey, all of them were so boring.
Yeah,
And, like,
I
every
can't
new
remember a
Super
single
Mario
one.
Brothers is just like dire. There were like 2 or 3 good bosses. Like the,
Galaxy has some fun ones because you like literally walk up the sides of the bosses and stuff.
like New Donk City, the one in the wood area. Those were pretty good, but all the other ones, what do you call those Irish thing? Every single one of those was.
The thing about like Mario Odyssey is I've kind of forgotten a lot of that game.
Yeah, when I started it, I was like, this game is incredible. I got up to New Donk City. Everything up to that has been great, and then everything after that, like, okay,
Yeah.
this is like 3D World, but not as good. And not like I remember a lot of 3D. I enjoyed playing. I think yeah, like, that was one of those games that like I enjoyed more and more.
Those are some very tall eyes.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. This is pre very standard anime and everything. Like very standard moe characters.
It's...
The characters could what? I did say this used to be a gag anime. I think this is the cat level. Yes. Ha
Oh, but it's an auto-scroller.
That's okay. It's not like... I really do like that, like, enemies fly back when you hit them. Like, it's a really good... Not that there aren't, good hit animations in some of these. Look at this ghost disappearing. But it's also a good way to, like, make things. You'll see a couple of them that would actually have hit animations, but it makes it feel kinetic when you hit them.
Yeah, there's movement.
Yeah. And overall, like, the patterns and stuff feel good to, like, kind of read and get used to. Same way you would in, like, a Shinobi. Also, I love that Shinobi thing of the characters being in the background. And then they come to you in the forward. That's like a thing in the auto-scroll sections. I guess I'm thinking of Shinobi 3. Because there's like 2 or 3 of those auto-scrolling sections. There's that one level where like ninjas are on kites in the background. And
oh yeah, no, that's such a cool level. Shinobi 3 is a good game.
Yeah, that game. The 3DS version is so good too. I didn't even know like that there were like all these other moves. Like there's a secret code that you use. You got a 6-button controller.
Oh wow!
And unless you separately do all these moves, like you can melee separately, you can block in that game. I didn't know you could block.
That's the only real I've played that and like maybe the first level of the arcade game.
Yeah, I don't know about the arcade. I haven't really played it. There is an actual machine of Shinobi the arcade game near me, but like you can't press down, so
Yeah, no,
it's
down's kind of
unplayable.
crucial.
It
But
feels a lot like Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, it's very much that kind of game. It's really slow.
Yeah, it's a very belt scroll.
Well, it's more because you've got the 2 layers kind of thing, the
Yeah.
upper and down layer.
Yeah, that's just
It's like a genre of like hostage rescue
yeah.
arcade games.
I like Shadow Dancer a lot.
I've not played Shadow Dancer. I'm really should give that a shot.
It's good. I don't think they published the version.
I'm sure there's a way of getting access to Shadow Dancer.
Yeah. Sega Genesis Classics Club. How come you know? I keep ragging on them for it, but like I'll buy it. If it's like
So,
20
like-
if it's like $20 or less, buy it. Just
But
Shadow Dancer.
That's the thing. It's like I want more collections like that to be out and about, and it's been really cool if like someone who's like just has a Switch and like they can get all these Mega Drive games now.
Yeah, the SNK collection looks weird.
I love it. I want it so bad. Because it's just that just feels like a PS2 like collection where they just put like a bunch of weird stuff on there.
Man, bring the what the Taito Memories thing, or whatever. What are they called?
Taito Legends.
Yeah, Legends.
I think those are the best collections.
Yeah, I mean, some of the games on there, you're like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, oh shit, no wait, Camel Try, really good.
Camel Try is so good. Also, like,
it's also got like
turns-
the worst name.
yeah.
Yeah, it tells you
Turns
nothing
out-
about the game.
No, it doesn't. It's like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's great. Also, like, there's like 10 different versions of Space Invaders,
Yeah,
and some of them are
really
actually
cool.
really good.
like Super Space Invaders or whatever it is. Like, wow, this is
Yeah. And there's like
awesome.
Space Invaders DX or like
And the, like,
1999 or
the
something.
like joke ones, where you
The
can
joke-
like, do
the ones
the
with, like,
gag
all the
version of Space
formation.
Invader. Yeah. Oh man, they're really good. They're actually awesome. Taito is actually just, as far as like the one screen or like very level based arcade games, like Bubble Bobbles and stuff like that,
Mm.
they really did nail it.
Do you know what's really good on that collection is Elevator Action Returns.
God, Elevator Actions Returns is like so good. Like when you do the first level and it's just elevator action, and then halfway through the stage they just blow up the entire building, and you're like, oh shit, what?
I don't even like the original Elevator Action that much.
No, I don't. I'm like, oh, this is neat, and then you're like, oh, this just keeps going forever, huh? And then you play Elevator Action Returns and you're like, oh shit, they made it anime. And then somehow it's the best version. Get the fuck out of here, bees!
Yeah,
This
they
game
made
is
it more
really
anime
hard.
and it's better.
It was really hard to play. I might put in one more continue. It's just, this game's really fun though. There's just a couple, there's like a lot of platformers that are kind of unassuming. A lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I suppose because like when you've got a glut of something, it's hard to then go like, well, I'm going to have a look at everything on here.
Right.
Because like, it's easy to just get sick of like all that kind of stuff around.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to them putting out the, what are they calling it? The Genesis NT equivalent? The Mega SG?
The fucking whatever they call it.
Yeah, the Mega SG. They, you know, obviously we can't call it an actual thing. I hope whatever Sega's doing with their fucking NES Mini bullshit,
Oh yeah, because they
dropped
dropped
that games.
that games,
and
which
delayed it, which is, thank God. I did not have faith in that company to make anything good.
I have heard now, but terrible things about the At Games Mega Drive stuff.
Oh yeah, it's really bad. The sound is like, how did you
I hear like there's Model 1 Mega Drives that have like a really good sound thing.
Dude,
It's not in anything else.
I specifically went. I mean, the two just sounds different.
Hmm.
Which like it, I think it's maybe a little bit lo-fi,
Hmm.
but you know it gives a different quality to stuff, which it sounds fine. Like the 3DS versions of a lot of those Mega Drive games give you like the option to do Mega Drive System 1 and 2 sounds.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty cool. They do not give you the 3 version. Because the Model 3 version of the Sega Genesis just sounds garbage. And it's like, hey, did you want... It's like, you know when you play like a Game Boy Advance game in an emulator, and then you set it to the highest resolution for the sound, and then it just sounds fucking garbage. Because they're not supposed to be played at that high bit rate. I don't know if that's the reason why the Model 3 sounds bad, but that's kind of what it sounds like. You're like, oh, what's this shitty garbage?
I would assume the inverse. Possibly, because like it's the third iteration.
Yeah, and they probably just tweaked out because it is the budget version. It's like that version of the Wii where they like took out
it's the GameCube stuff and like it looks nice. It's a neat looking little thing.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
But the Wii isn't actually that big a system.
Yeah. I don't know why they needed a smaller one. But hey.
Well, it was like
also,
only out in Canada or something.
Yeah, also everybody owned a Wii already. I guess I figured everybody owns a Wii already. If they don't got one, the only thing that we need to do is make it cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play because I would play this again and again, but I don't think it's that interesting. Same level over and over.
Yeah, man. I was thinking like, just the thing with this being like the music library, or just the music samples used to like make the way it sound, like the SNES ones, like the default ones sound a lot better than like the GEMS drivers for the Mega Drive.
It's a fucking crime to sample the default.
Well, it's not necessarily the default like Mega Drive samples. It's just that's like the default from like a particular program.
Yeah.
Because like programming like music is.
Yeah, that's not a thing that you do anymore.
Oh, like, you listen to some like fucking Treasure or anything Yuzo Koshiro did, and like, or like Sega's own stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean
like...
the Sega music is. If people tell you that the Sega Genesis did not have good soundtracks, like I don't care if you like the Super Nintendo ones better, but if you say there were no good soundtracks on the Genesis, I'm like, get the fuck out of here! What's wrong with you? Like some of the best soundtracks made.
Yeah, no, this is like really like, especially in like late Mega Drive era, it's like some really cool stuff with just like messing with like stereo and
oh yeah, they get into it. They really did amazing.
Really good layering of like particular sounds.
Yeah, I'm glad that they seem to be putting in like some real effort into the township. I'm just gonna have a lot of fun going. The old Genesis stuff and that, because you know, I'm that person.
Yes, you are.
Let's start a new game of Rockman.
You mean Mega Man and Bass?
No, I mean Rockman and Forte. Alright. Oops. I gotta tweet. This thing should have been in Mega Man Collection 2.
Yeah!
What the fuck? come on, like seriously.
This,
It's already the weird collection, right?
yeah.
So put in the weird shit. I guess they just didn't want to retranslate. Because the only translation they ever did was that Game Boy Advance one,
Oh yeah.
which I guess like enough people like, but like going from the Super Nintendo version, which is already kind of cropped down because they're working with basically.
They're using like the
Yeah.
PlayStation sprites, aren't they?
Yeah, they're basically the PlayStations.
It's really just the existence of this game is weird.
This game came out like 2 years after Mega Man 8,
Fucking hell.
or like a year and a half or something. It was like specifically like the story that they tell is they wanted to make a game for the people, kids who couldn't afford PlayStation
What?
to play in Mega Man 8. So they like, here's the Super Nintendo game. Prize. But also, this game's hard as hell. Why would you punish those children like that?
It's just like buy a PlayStation.
Why don't you buy a PlayStation? Buy Mega Man 8 already. No, this game's fun as hell though. But really, come on, why is this not on the collection? Do a little work, Capcom. Just historically, it's really interesting.
Does like bass just like control like a fucking Mega Man X character or something?
Yeah, basically. He just has like a Mega Man X dash. And then he can shoot in 8 directions, but he cannot move while he's shooting. But yeah, he can shoot, no, I guess 7 directions. He can shoot down. And he can also double jump.
Ah. 0.
Yeah. I mean, they are made by the same person.
Yeah.
Good
Capcom.
Yeah. Dr. Wily. I meant, but yeah, sure, that's true. I wouldn't call Capcom a person, though. No matter what US law tells you, corporations are not people. Yeah, they make some new bosses, but also they just use old ones too.
Weird.
But I think there's like a couple of them, Mega Man 8, but they just have different. They give you different. They have different patterns, and I think they use the Japanese translation. They're not the same names. I mean, obviously they would use Japanese names. I forgot what he's called in Mega Man 8, but there's like Tengu Man. Blues. Here's King. He's the new villain. He's gonna assemble a giant robot army and take over the world. You know Astro Boy?
Yeah!
You know how sometimes one of the robots decides to get all the robots together to take over the world and have their own utopia or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that happens in Mega Man.
I've never actually like read or watched Astro Boy.
Astro Boy, hella good. Mega Man, basically just Astro Boy. Basically just Atlas. It's like, it really is pretty shameless. Yeah, the 2003 Astro Boy anime is probably the one I would watch.
Yeah, maybe I'll give that one a shot.
That one's pretty good. I don't think there's really been anything besides that weird 3D animated movie with Astro Boy in it since then. I think Samuel Jackson was in that movie.
Is Nicolas Cage in that movie?
I don't know. I did not watch it. It did not look like the thing I wanted from Astro Boy. Oh no, you know what? There was like a weird I don't know, it's called like Adam the Beginning or something like that. It's like a weird modern anime about
Oh yeah, because it's called like Atom or something in Japan, isn't it?
Yeah, his name is like Captain Atom.
Astro Boy, the film, features Freddie Highmore and Nicolas Cage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And Matt Lucas is in it as well. Probably doesn't mean as much to you, but
No, it does not mean anything to me. I don't know who that is.
weird guy off of British TV.
Yeah, yeah, it's I forgot what they fucking call him in Japan. But it's the professor who takes care of Astro Boy.
Mighty Atom.
There's the professor who takes care of Astro Boy and Dr. Tenma. And they're basically whoa! They're basically in like college together. Building like the AI and stuff that's gonna lead to like Astro Boy. That's like the new anime that's going on currently. There's a secret area in this area. I'm not gonna go try to get that, that'll probably just get me killed. But there are CDs in this game that you can collect. That basically give you like character profiles in a big database about all the robots.
Wow.
Pretty cool. That's honestly, that's probably why they didn't bring this game over. They did not want to retranslate all of those. So, here's a little slidey bit. Mega Man can slide through these.
Using the full body slide.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
No.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew something that I didn't.
Fucking, I'm no Mega Man expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert.
So, like, I've played a couple of the X games. I try some of the NES ones. I just can't. I'm not good at them.
They're hard. I beat Mega Man 1 somehow. I don't know how. Probably save states. But that game's really hard. I also beat Powered Up. The PSP remake. This boss is so hard. I'm probably gonna get fucked and embarrass myself. I can never beat this boss. Especially his base. Problem with the starting off his base is like his shots absolutely destroy like regular enemies because their hit stun is so short. Fuck me. But fighting any boss is like their hit stun is like too long. I mean, this is fine because I mean, fighting any of the robot masters, their hit stun's so long, and you do like one clip of damage with your buster. I'm gonna die. I always eat it on this boss. It's so hard as base. You can't like, there you go. This game pretty good. I've been trying to go back through all the Mega Man games. Like reverse order. I stopped because I didn't have to play Mega Man 9. So I didn't finish Mega Man 9 before Mega Man 11 came. Then I beat Mega Man 11, and now I'm like on the Wily stages of Mega Man 11, which means I'm halfway through the game because of how fucking long this take. And I can't beat the Yellow Devil because that guy's a monster.
I just think, just realizing like the last year, like standard Mega Man probably not my thing.
Yeah, I think 11 feels a lot better.
I tried the other demo 11, and just didn't really do it for me.
Oh, okay. You need that movement.
Yeah, I like my Mega Man X. I played Mega Man.
I like some of the story. Oh, I like some of the story stuff in. Weirdly, I play like Mega Man a lot for.
I played through.
Okay.
All of X4's 0.
I'm gonna fucking make a save. I normally wouldn't do, but there's no way I'm gonna beat this boss with how many lives I got. Also, I didn't comment on it earlier, but this has a weird character select. You know, boss select stage. Because there's like a map instead of... Oh, fuck you. Oh, you got my ass! there's like a map screen instead of just the robot
Ooh.
master faces. Because normally, even like in the later games, they just started you off with 4 and then gave you the other 4, which they don't do anymore. But now there's like a map screen, so you have like 3 routes to start with. So there's 3 bosses you can fight from the go, and then they branch off into like other ones. So it ends up like doing that instead of have access to all of them at once. Or 4 to start. Because I think the Game Boy games did. You get 4 bosses to fight to start with.
The only Game Boy game I played is Extreme 2.
It's pretty good, from what I remember. I liked Bean Zero.
It seemed fun.
Man, why are those? Yeah, those are games like I really missed. I can't say I just no Mega Man.
I really wish like it'd be a bit more comprehensive.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like the anniversary collections were. They had the freaking kart racing game.
Oh god, this seems like
oh
a
god!
nightmare.
Yeah, that's not quite to the level of like the desperation moves in later games. Right there. Out of here.
It seems devious.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what you made for children who couldn't get a PlayStation? Bastards. Fuck you, Capcom.
Can children only get like 1 game a year sometimes?
Yeah, you gotta do this.
This is your Christmas present.
Some of the later levels are some like Mega Man Zero integrates bullshit. Oh, those walls closing in on you, and all of them have spikes on them.
Whoa! How am I supposed to wall jump out of that?
It's like Mega Man 0 through 3 or 4. There's like one specific area I'm thinking about where just like everything is spikes. And I'm like, come on, chill out! You don't need to make everything an instant death pit. That's also why I stopped like Mega Man now. I was so aggravated by the amount of instant deaths in the Wily stages in Mega Man 10, but in 9, it's just like every area just starts off with like several instant death gimmicks. And I was just like, are you serious with this?
I think
it always feels
Mega Man 0 is kind of one I always wanted to try when I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
But the difficult reputation makes me kind of wary.
Yeah, I kind of wish. Get the fuck. I kind of wish they did full translations of the Mega Man PSX versions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're basically the NES versions plus. Like they did some of the things that the new collections do with like the challenge modes, where they had like specific challenges and stuff and like concept art.
That's cool. You got this.
Yeah. Yeah, like they have like different challenges and stuff, and they add like an easier difficulty in a Navi mode. Which they translated the Navi mode and like brought over the PlayStation versions for. Oh man, this animation is good. Fucker powering up. Did it. Okay, I'm gonna try this next stage, but I'm gonna make no promise. Yeah, so if you see there's actually this weird map.
Oh yeah, that is an odd one.
forte. Dog is called treble. Bass and treble.
Yep.
Which is pretty good. But called gospel in Japanese, which kind of is way better. How do I get out? Here's the seat. Got one seat.
Oh wow.
Ups, downs.
Hates
Helpful,
cockroaches.
frightens easily, likes cleaning and cooking, hates cockroach. Has gotten much more mature lately. I don't think I got any other seats.
There are a lot of CDs.
Yeah, there's 100 of them.
Hurry and find them.
Yeah, there's like this. Yeah, Groundman stage, evil. It's evil. Spikes everywhere. Why would you make a game like that? Burner Man, Bunsen Burner Man. So, the art in this game is great. Like these late SNES games are so detailed. Actually, that reminds me. While I got you here, just move on to another robot game.
Ooh.
Get these. Gundam Wing. We're talking.
Oh, this is an approximation of the theme song.
Yeah. There's not a lot of animation.
See, the thing they've got wrong there is Troa Barton's mouth was not open shouty mouth.
That's true.
Because that's what he has in the opening. Fucking Troa Barton losing his memory halfway through the show.
I don't have a high opinion.
Gundam Wing's fun.
I really like the animation.
Oh, it's great, but you see it so many times.
Yeah. I have a pretty
It's
high,
like
high opinion of this game, though.
Mm.
Oh, do you see that shit?
Yeah.
This is Dash. That's like some motherfucker. Ooh. You can just do supers immediately. Because that bar at the top is like your ammunition bar. You can just
Oh, wow.
immediately. This one. Also, once you
I still have.
get enough distance,
Sorry?
you'll see those little cursors come up.
Oh, yeah.
You can basically do like a Dragon Ball Fighter E-Wave thing, but it's your Vulcans.
Oh, nice.
Complete with if you do a super dash. Oh, that's convenient. He decided to shoot at the same time that I decided to demonstrate it. Yeah, it just blocks the Vulcans.
Nice. I still have my real grade tall geese to build.
How many of those do you still have to build?
4?
Wow.
Well, I mostly finished one of them, so.
I'm trying to land this thing. There's some like ridiculous combo videos.
Nice.
It's really funny though because they're like in SNES and there's no training mode. So instead of like a reset, it's just them loading a save state to show you combo again and again.
Nice.
Yeah, see this move here? Never killed him. He's got the one where he throws the fade out, and if it do the hard version, you just teleport on top of him. Hey, I'm not done yet. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've seen enough of like repeats of like Gundam Wing on Cartoon Network that I've just like internalized their voices.
Yeah. These stages go up really high. I don't think I got a double dash. Oh no, I do. Yeah, like the colony one actually.
It's just fucking Zex Marquis having the voice of Vegeta.
Yeah. There's some good ones. What was I watching recently? I kept hearing the... Oh! I was watching Oran Host Club. I've been watching that. I'm almost done with it. But the voice actor for one of the main boys is just the same voice actor as Ed from Full Metal Alchemist. So I cannot stop hearing it. And especially like where that show goes after a while. Like contrasting
Are you
that context.
English or Japanese voice?
The English one.
Yes. Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, him. It's him. I'm like, wait, is that Vic? Yeah, it was.
He holds mass at conventions.
What?
Yeah.
Like Catholic mass?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of his religion.
Okay, but at a convention?
Yeah, because there might be at a convention and can't easily get to it elsewhere.
Yeah, this game's pretty impressive, especially when you think about like the games that
Does
were
seem
out
really
this
cool.
period. Like fucking Street Fighter 2. That's what it was. Although I think this is one of the later ones, so it might have been like Alpha might have been out in arcade.
This would at least been a bit like 95.
Yeah. When did
Gundam Wing.
When did Street Fighter Alpha come out?
I mean, this could have been like 96 maybe.
This is definitely a late snap. So like they were starting to do stuff like Darkstalker.
Yeah, because Gundam Wing aired in 1995.
Yeah. But compared to like the other fighting games that have been out on the SNES at this point, I got Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Like there's a lot of advanced things. Dashes. I think this would have been like Darkstalkers, like the basis of where like the versus games and stuff would go later. I don't know. I don't actually know. Speaking of it, I might try to stream. That game's gotten really weird. I want to see what, yeah. So your like guest characters have been like weird experiments.
Yeah. You got it on PC, haven't you?
I got it on both.
You got it on PS4 now.
I made that mistake. Yeah, because I went to locals and everybody I knew had it on PS4, and then there was a sale. Now I have 2 copies, and then one of them has 1 season pass and one of them has the other season pass. Fighting games are a nightmare. It's off! Heavy arms. God. Now I'm just thinking about Gundam Versus. How I wish more people actually played that game.
Yeah, that game was so cool!
Super. I forgot you could just do supers. Oh, he's gonna... They're doing a Gundam Versus 2. For Extreme Versus 2. Arcades.
Oh, nice.
They're doing a like follow up to Extreme Versus. This is the one everybody loved.
Huh.
Which, man, that's never gonna come out here. This is meaningless. Man, fuck you, man.
Damn it, Trower.
I hate the cast of Gundam Wing, to be honest. They're so boring. Maybe it's just I'm spoiled by the rest of Gundam.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's not a bad anime.
No, it's like
It's like a bad Gundam, but that doesn't really mean no, that's not fair. There's some way worse Gundams than that. There's some really bad Gundams. That's not fair to say at all.
I'm almost finished watching Victory.
I watched the first episode of Gundam Age. I'm like, oh, this could be interesting. I wonder how. And then it's like 50 episodes. I was like, hell no, no way. I thought it was like 20.
3 generations.
Yeah, I like anything with generations, but like generation.
That show is
episodes.
That show is oh, it's like a partnership with Level 5.
Yeah, you can tell. You just look at the character designs, you're like, oh, this is
Oh, this is for children.
yeah. That's not fair. No, yeah.
No, this is good stuff. But it's like, it's when it's someone like who like conventionally makes something that's not for children and tries hard to capture the child market.
Yeah. Like Human Entertainment.
Ah, is this the one Suda worked on?
No, that was one of the Fire Pro games.
Oh, it's one of Fire Pro. I was thinking this is Taekwondo.
Yeah.
I used to do Taekwondo.
Language selection in Japanese or in Korean?
I like how the selection is in English.
Yeah. Wait, which button do I gotta press?
I used to do Taekwondo.
I'm gonna play story mode. I assume that's story mode. I don't know what any of these are. I've never played this game before. I don't even know what the controls are.
Oh, that's the SNES slap base.
Oh yeah, who are these? This guy kind of looks like Kim Capwan from Fatal Fury. I'm gonna pick him. This is like a proper Taekwondo game. Yeah, there's a tournament.
Nice.
And you play with points. I read this somewhere, I forgot where it was. But this game uses proper points until the final match. I think I forgot what his name was. By Videosaur on Twitter. He wrote about it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the final match, it just a fucking dude just jumps in, kicks the shit out of the referee, and then has a death match with you, and you get a health bar instead of points.
Oh, like grappa backing.
Yeah.
Fucking, where it's just like a fighting tournament arc thing, and then all of a sudden, all these convicts break out of prison and fight the guy.
Okay, I gotta watch Baki. That shit sounds ridiculous. Oh!
I mean,
what's these?
It's that's like
oh, it's back to block. Weird.
It's
like
Baki's
fighting game.
Coming on Netflix at some point.
Yeah, it's already out in Japan. They didn't sell it.
But it's a weird one where it's like the sequel. The one on Netflix is a sequel to like a prior series.
Yeah. The quarter circle motions in this seems like that's a 2.
Like an axe kick or something.
Or maybe it's just like a down.
Well, it's
whoa! He switched me. What the fuck? This is Fatal Fury. That guy just swapped lanes. This game is pretty cool. Fuck out of here. I'm back down to this lane. I don't know how to get up there. Your fucking Guardian Hero's ass out of here.
I love Guardian Heroes.
That game's pretty good. What's also good?
What?
The Yu Yu Hakusho fighting game.
Hmm.
Also made by Treasure. It uses the same lane system. Wait, you played those Bleach DS games, right?
No.
Oh no? You didn't play Bleach Dark Souls?
No.
Kick the shit out of that guy. Yeah, they use like a lane system here. You ever played the versus mode?
Nice. Maybe I'll secure a copy of Bleach Dark Souls.
Yeah. That game is like completely unbalanced. You can be like Cone, like the stuffed animal,
Yeah.
or you can be like one of the Manos Grandes. The guy's like as big as a building. It's very much in the Guardian Heroes vein of you can just be any character, it doesn't matter. This is
Well, you could just be
unbalanced.
Nanda.
Who?
Nanda. He's the little like small furry animal in Guardian Heroes.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Like basically
He's
that.
like, it's like actually more powerful than he looks.
It's basically that approach. Yeah, the Yu Yu Hakusho
But-
game is kind of like that, but more balanced as an actual fighting game.
The best thing to do the Guardian Heroes multiplayer is set it to all AI, all Nando. So you have like 16 Nandos on the screen.
Yeah, because the the Xbox version is like 16-player multiplayer for no reason. There is no reason to do that, and it's not actually fun, but it's really funny.
Hmm.
Actually,
It's
that
funny
was-
to just get a bunch of AI and just like set them all to the old man.
Oh, there's a button that switches stances. Another rounds, here I come. Oh shit, you do different moves in other stances? Whoa, holy shit, that was so cool! Wow. Even as like one of those studios that I'm like, that isn't around. What's the last thing that they did?
Clock Tower?
Clock Tower 2? They didn't do 3, that was at Capcom. Like,
Yeah. Clock Tower 3.
has some
a weird
incredible
game.
motion capture.
That game's so weird.
Yeah, it's incredible. Oh.
I watched I think I watched this might have been like Stop Skeletons from Fighting did a video on it.
Who? Oh, Stop Skeletons
Stop-
fighting, yeah. No, I definitely saw.
Yeah.
That guy's videos are even.
Hmm.
I like it whenever he's doing like a video on like smaller game. But anytime
Yeah.
he tries to do like editorial or like journalism, I'm just
The video they did on Dragon Quest was alright, the music.
yeah, I haven't watched the channel and I prefer not to be subscribed because sometimes I just go back and then videos
Yeah.
that seem interesting, like all the ones looking up, whatever. Because you know, like the retro, any like retro focused channel kind of a very specific
Yeah.
philosophy, I guess. What's the word
I think
I'm
it's because he does videos looking at ports and I like ports.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a very like worldview. They always they have like a very specific,
Yeah.
especially any tech, which tends to like explore a lot of the cultural aspects of stuff and it. I don't actually know how to properly play this game. That's fun.
But you're winning.
I am winning.
You're like almost at the final.
Yeah, we'll see. Unless there's like a longer story mode that I don't know about. I did just pick the first option. I assume is the main.
Oh yeah, this is the final.
Ooh. They just start you off in semis. Quarterfinals.
I guess so. Of something at least. I mean, like, fighting game story modes are never that long anyway, usually. For, like, one character,
That's true.
particularly.
Whoa, this dude's aggressive.
I didn't realize the referee guy speaking in Korean as well.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
It's hard to tell with S voice samples. Down. Gotcha. Dashing. Dashing wasn't like a thing in a lot of fighting games.
Yeah.
For attack.
Oh.
I think there. Oh yeah. It wasn't like I playing alpha. I was like, I swear there was dashing in the game. There isn't.
Weird.
They didn't put dashes into Street Fighter until like 3. So it just like after playing like so many modern, kind of like that Tetris thing where you like get used to having a technique available to you.
Oh yeah.
And it just plays way different. Like walk speed is way more important and stuff.
Yeah, no, I played Street Fighter 2 against a friend a few months ago, and I just got mad.
Yeah, but you always get mad when you play Street Fighter, no matter what version.
No, I get particularly mad against Vega.
Oh yeah,
It's just
enough.
something about Vega.
Because he's one of the few characters that can kind of just control the entire screen. Especially above. Oh, get out of here! Where are my pokes? Those are. You won.
Hey.
No, I won. I swear to God, not. Is this grand finals now? Or is that just a champion? Oh no shit, there's more of them. That was just for that.
Ah.
I'll come back. Game seems cool.
Yeah.
This game seems cool. I also want to be able to play it properly. I don't know. Is there any types of games that you're trying to play?
Nothing in particular.
I know that you wanted to take a look back at some. Find something.
Yeah.
What's that one game called?
Which one?
Oh, Poppin'? Popful Mail? That's the one. A lot of Poppin' games. They're not related.
Yeah. I think that's something I get confused with in my head with Cotton.
Yeah. I can see.
Magical Poppin'.
I don't even know why I'm streaming this. Nobody's watching.
I'm watching.
That's fair.
Mhm.
But you're watching the Discord, not the stream chat.
Yes, so I'm looking at the stream chat as well.
There's nothing in.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
Video. Back in Video is like an incredible name to call your company.
It seems like that's just the name of like a company that just like decided to just we're gonna do games as well.
Yeah. There's a couple from like Sony Image Software. I don't know what it's called.
Fucking.
And it's just like. I think it's like basically the record label decided to publish games.
Fucking Pony Canyon.
Yeah. This game has a lot of voice clips. Also, it has loading.
There are like Star Ocean has like an opening song.
Yeah, there's loading times, probably because of the way it does audio.
It's
Voice
like
acting, not very good.
Fucking Psycho Soldier is going to be in the SNK collection. Which like that's like one of the first like games that like have a theme song.
You know, like sing J-pop. No, it's
yeah,
like an idol theme. It's not like J.
It's like it's like an idol theme, but it's also just like super like tinny as fuck.
Yeah.
because it's just like
Got mana. Everything has like a super version too. I don't know how you do this.
there are a lot of voice clips, eh?
All the time. Like like.
I wonder, like, cause like the soundtrack sounds quite simple. I wonder if it's using like the sampling channel,
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything.
like the sound chip. But that's me assuming. I don't actually know.
There's.
Cake.
Pretty good. A lot of fun playing. Well, apparently.
Mm.
Level design has like a little bit of novelty to it.
Mm. I just like the little screen.
Yeah, the little screen
The
up
little-
there,
yeah.
you get different powers.
Did you take full damage? Or is it just
Pretty hard. I don't.
Yeah, you've like gone through half your health already.
Oh god, I forgot. It's fast too, which is a problem. Attacks come out so fast. Not like
Yeah.
point. Playing a lot of fighting games, I have learned. Voice clip. They really went for it with the voice clip.
Yeah.
Oh, the bad.
Cute.
Like mushrooms.
What is this, Sonic? But they look like they would be, wouldn't they? It's like that they assume hedgehogs can't really do underwater very well.
Get out of here.
The music, the drums just sound like a really like generic sample. Like you'd hear on like general MIDI kind of stuff. I'm sure, like, I was thinking it was like fucking
Oh, you know what it is? It's select.
fucking old games.
Yeah, why would you fucking...
Why would you map something to select?
Oh, you can bounce on the beds to get up.
Nice.
Oh, there's a slide? It's not down and jump. Down, forward, and jump? Oh, you just have to be running and then jump. That's weird. That's like some... That'd be like... Go. Got him. Got him. Yeah. I think I'll just make it a rule to play like one level of each.
Sorry?
Do you hear this guitar?
Yeah, I can hear this guitar.
Out of here. Oh, you can hit him out of the air? There's something new every day. Alright. That level 1? Out of here.
It's supposed to think of those like bag guys in Golden Axe.
Oh yeah. Yup, at the campfire.
Yeah. I played a lot of Golden Axe, but is that game actually good? I don't know.
I never really
So,
liked the first one, but like I played a lot of 3 and I think 2 because they look so
There are
much
like
better.
5 Golden Axe games.
Yeah, probably more than that. They made a fighting game.
This? Yeah, they had a fight. Golden Axe: The Duel.
I don't remember that exists until people bring up Golden Axe. They had Golden Axe Beast Rider on the 360 station.
There's a recent like retrospective like I think history on that or something.
The thing about those games is they're all the fucking same game.
Yeah.
The level design's not that interesting. Because it's just beat 'em up level design, but they didn't do anything with it. They're just like, the only thing that gets better is the graphics. And like some of the super moves really cool. Which made me, and like fighting with the dragons, really cool. Which makes you play these games way longer than you should, but... See, that looks like a magnifying glass, doesn't it?
It does, but it's like
it's not. It's like a candy bomb.
But I do want to try out some of the stuff on that Capcom Beat 'em Up collection.
Woo! Hell yeah! Capcom Beat 'em Up collection doesn't even have those Dungeons and Dragons. They have none.
Because that's already on a collection.
Yeah, but come on, just put those games from the collection in here. You don't have them on modern systems.
They're not on PS4. Ah.
They're on Steam. But they don't have any of the licensed stuff. They don't have Alien vs Predator. Or
Oh yeah.
Dinosaurs.
I guess instead of just like playing that like fucking Dungeons and Dragons beat 'em up, just play like Dragons Crown and stuff or something.
Yeah, Dragon's Crown is basically hit a mod.
George Kamitami?
Kamitani. That's because he worked on those games. It's like, what if I just made another one of these, and then they did.
But like he got really good at art.
I mean, yeah, I do like the art in those games, but depending on who you ask, he did not get.
Do you remember his feud with Jason Schreier?
That was so fucking. That guy's a dumbass. Like, I liked I like Vanillaware. I like the games that they make. That guy's a dumbass.
I can't remember if it was actually Jason Schreier or not.
It was one of the Kotaku dudes.
It was someone from Kotaku.
They both made like a huge deal about it. I'm like, neither of you looks good right now. But it was, you know, it was that era.
Yeah.
Was that when, what's his face was still there? Yeah, he used to own it.
The what?
I used that Polygon.
Oh no, Crescente wasn't there.
Crescente, that was like...
Because
like,
Polygon was around.
Sometimes I remember really bad editorial that is like miles worse than what Polygon has been trying to do. That like, I'm a super big fan of Polygon, but whenever Crescente writes anything, I'm like, dude, do you even pay attention to what's going on?
I don't even know what he's doing right now.
I don't know.
Because he had that fucking Glixel.
Glixel? Did Kojima write for that?
Yep.
Can I get in this tank? No. You think that you destroyed the dude and then hit him.
Yeah, that's a shame. It's bad.
Fuck off!
Hey!
Hey, 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 ha. Hey, 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 ha. Just because you can put vocals.
Yeah.
Give the tank. Oh, fuck. Oh, get away from me! Game does feel. Select! Shame because those bombs would have been useful. Oh, fucked up, I'm dead.
No.
I think you're... I continue. Okay. Well, it doesn't refill all the way. Let's see.
Ah.
Alright, let's not fuck this up. You ever played Demon's Crest?
No, never have.
Played a little bit of it.
That's the one where you play as the what's it called? From Ghosts and Goblins.
Red Armor? His name?
I can't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in MVC, isn't he? 3.
There is. There's fire on them. Yeah, the game is weird. It's like not quite an RPG, which is weird because the series it's in, like the preceding 2 Game Boy titles, are very much like.
Huh.
It almost feels like a weird. Like there's like a fucking Secret of Mana looking. Go into the stages differently. Get different elemental powers that you. Versus different.
Wow. The music does sound slightly so to me like something you'd make in like Anvil Studio.
Yeah, the music's not amazing. So many Super Nintendo games. And I'm having trouble. Really good stuff I like. But whatever. I'll just play an old standby.
Ah, you like Castlevania?
Okay, I forget about that joke every time.
I keep saying, I keep thinking, like they should, like if there's ever like a Castlevania adaptation, I mean Metal Gear Solid adaptation, it should be on like Netflix, and they should like have a different video if you've watched the Castlevania series.
God, what if they did?
Mm.
This game looks so good. And sounds so good.
It's wild how like close the sound approximates the TurboGrafx CD version.
Yeah.
Because that game on the TurboGrafx has like a CD audio.
Yeah. This game looks better than the TurboGrafx. I think graphically, Super Nintendo technically.
Yeah.
Like, TurboGrafx is like a weird. There are those.
I mean, the stages seem to be a bit more broken up in this version.
Yeah, no. Definitely. Because they don't have as much.
Yeah, because they're not loading off of a CD.
So, like, there's definitely some things that are. But as far as, like, I like the overall color palette.
Hmm.
I mean, Rondo Flood's like overall, but aesthetically, game's got a lot. Yeah.
Like I keep trying to play Rondo of Blood, and maybe I should just like play Symphony Night instead.
I don't know. I'm one of those people that doesn't really.
Yeah, I like Aria of Sorrow a lot. That game's great.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'll try to give Symphony. I went through it like maybe 2 times already. Did you know you can not get to the upside down castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't even know about that shit. I didn't know there was some. I like accidentally sold some item I needed. And then I like, okay, I know there's more to this game because people keep talking about some. I know this isn't. And then I looked it up and I'm like, do I need this thing? I'm like, oh shit, I think I sold that thing. Like I looked it up in a fact and I'm like, I think I need these glasses. I sold them. No way to buy back items. And like, why would you? How would you know how to do that? Like, if you don't already know what to do going into it,
yeah,
it kind of just fucks you. Okay, the flames, the blue flames, this part. Yeah, I don't know. I understand why people like it.
Yeah.
Every time somebody's like, one of the greatest games ever made, I'm like,
I prefer Aria of Sorrow to it, if I'll be honest.
yeah, I see that. Aria of Sorrow is also way like Aria of Sorrow is like a way more straightforward, purposeful game.
Yeah.
Because that game was like scrapped once. That they just kind of put shit in there, like the motions.
I've got Dawn of Sorrow to play as well.
Made the game less.
Yeah.
Not the game. You know, it's Konami. They're still using the same sprites.
Yeah, all the sprites are the same. It's just, but the portrait artwork is just now all anime.
Yeah. If I wanted that, I would just play the Shaman King game.
No, but then you've got all the like traversal between levels and stuff.
I think they got rid of some of that in the second one.
Nice.
They're just, but they are just those Game Boy Advance Castlevania games. Like they use the same engine.
I wish like you could see that happen more often, but like the closest thing is like to that is like I don't know, the RIPD game.
Where it's just the same game?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they had Power Rangers game that you get turned into a different licensed giant robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gundam.
Oh yeah, the Gundam, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was gonna play. Play some good old Square Enix games.
That can mean a lot of things.
Yeah, I can. At least I think that's.
Is it Square or Enix?
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, it's Sony Image Soft. I'm looking up Skyblazer.
How did you know the title screen? God, it shows. I'm just kind of.
Yeah, it does seem. If we do have someone in the chat, Ernst Mocker, I think it's the name.
Oh yeah,
And yeah, this
that's
is.
Eric.
Oh, hello, Eric. Yeah, this is very
he
much.
made... Yeah, this does kind of look like a quintet game, huh? No, the quintet game is called Soul Blazer.
But yeah, were you in the middle of a sentence or?
Yeah. Eric's made a couple games.
Oh, nice.
Forgot. I'm trying to remember. It's hard to play and think. He made a cool, like, Mega Man.
Ooh.
I made a video about it. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
This music sounds like a quintet game.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, I love these hits. It's actually. Bruh. Rouse yourself, whelp. Thanks, dude. Let's look to the patterns and remember. Yeah, that's a password. This dialogue. Will this pattern help me preserve my quest? Of course, it will. Why do you keep insulting me, man? Is that a weird translation thing?
It does seem really.
You know that
It's
map?
like it's very Dragon Quest 1 translation.
Yeah, that map screen.
Yeah.
Well, it does. It kind of. First of all, it does kind of look like ActRaiser, but it also reminds me of like Crusader of Sensi. I like these trees. These trees. Did you do this in ActRaiser? Were you like jump infinitely in ActRaiser?
I've never really played much of ActRaiser.
I don't like that. Probably because I have to play a strategy game.
I mean, I just find the platform a bit in ActRaiser really hard.
Yeah. Sure. Cool, one up. Up one.
This music's cool.
You know what I was thinking was an Enix game? I was thinking of Soul Blazer. Because I think Enix published it.
I think most of those Quintet games are Enix.
Yeah. Those
Was
are
it
good.
Soul Blazer, ActRaiser, Illusion of Time?
Illusion of I think.
Yeah, it might.
There's one more.
Yeah,
There's a PlayStation.
I think Illusion of Time is like the European localized name of Illusion of Gaia.
I think my friend gave me like a copy of Illusion of Gaia, which would be more helpful if it wasn't an RPG.
They worked on the Grand Stream Saga on the
I think that's the
PS1.
PlayStation.
But they worked on a bunch of stuff afterwards, but I think they are.
Them and
The Wikipedia page says they are likely defunct.
Yeah.
So there's no.
That probably means exists legally as a corporation. Basically.
Apparently they provided development support on Shenmue.
What did Human? What's the last thing? Yeah, oh, I see.
Let's see, Human
did some weird game.
Human Entertainment.
Who did those disaster?
Disaster reports. IREM.
Okay. They're putting out a new disaster.
Yeah.
And they put out that one which is disaster report, but the disaster is kaiju are attacking the city.
Yeah.
Ultraman and the Avas are there. Photoms is happening. That game is never gonna get local. What a licensing thing there. God, what the fuck? This game is so hard.
And the last major game from Human Entertainment was Vanguard Bandits.
What is that game about?
That's like a tactical RPG. PS1. Maybe Clock Tower might have been after that. So the years on some of these things on like the Wikipedia page is off as well.
Yeah, like anything more like.
They did a WonderSwan port of Clock Tower.
How?
I don't know. Well, the first game's like a Super Nintendo game.
Right, but I mean, I
know.
guess.
Final Fantasy IV's on the WonderSwan.
Yes, Resident Evil. Did some really interesting.
Hmm.
They're like one of my favorite developers that I love. They do, and also they're all way too like SOS, incredible.
Yes, I need to play SOS.
It's also like
fucking. I need to get around to like the first disaster report came out. It was SOS: The Final Escape.
Really?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why with.
I need to get around to playing that because it seemed really fun from what I played. I have a copy of Raw Danger now. This is Disaster Report 2.
Yeah, weird.
But it has a different.
Who made that fucking Wii game?
What the one that's like a natural disaster type thing?
Yeah.
That's by a Monolith.
Oh yeah, that's who it was. Shit. That game
I hear the game's really good.
Weird. It's like a weird, like they released a Dreamcast game.
I hear it's really fun though.
It is fun, but like the mechanics are like so weird because they're like making you do shit that like we already developed better systems for. Like there's like cover shooting things that feel like, wait, cover shooters already exist. Why did you make it like this? Yeah, it is like a weird Dreamcast game where there's like so many weird separate tiles. It's kind of incredible though. Also, the voice acting feels like a bad Sega arcade game voice acting.
And then the people that made that made Xenoblade after that.
They made a Project X Zone.
Yes. I believe the Project Cross Zone people are a different company now.
That game was kind of really.
It's just like one of the other kind of crossover RPGs made into like a more broader crossover game.
It's like a game where like Kazuma Kiryu and Majima show up and hang out with you or whatever. Should not be a boring game.
I do want to give it a shot.
It's just kind of like rote and easy.
Yeah.
This guy kind of looks like Goku now.
Is his name Power?
His name is Guy.
Oh, it's Power Gained.
Yeah. I got this dash. And Theater of Sentis. Okay, I don't know what's up this flying section. Because, like, you have gravity. You have to, like, tap it. Or you hold it. Pa, 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 pa. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of otherwise exceptional looking games like this that back cloud like managed to pull off like a
It's also like people don't really like. We wouldn't really be looking at this game without like emulation and finding it through that.
I mean, there are people who do that work, right? Like all those rich.
Yeah.
But like, you know, without emulation. Like those retro like channels always kind of like being made for people who like, don't know what emulation is.
Or just like the sort of aspirational like collector types.
Yeah. Who like never play games in Woo! Check.
But it's weird. Like sometimes it's like weirdly watchable just to see someone just like list a bunch of games they have.
Right. Maybe I should make.
But like it's.
Maybe I should make one of those. Make it. Right.
It's either on a theme, like here are these JRPGs that I may have played 5 minutes of.
Yeah. I mean that's every JRPG because I do own. I think JRPGs are like one of. Are like one of the second largest category of my collection, like RPG in general. After whatever action games are, but like
action and arcade.
But like, fuck if I played like more than 10 hours of any of them.
This stage looks really cool.
Yeah. No. There's a couple games that did something similar.
Yeah.
I can't remember any others.
Okay.
No, there is one. This is why you need to. Fuck off. Yeah, they do some. There's like a lot of action games that all interesting. These like being able to deviate. They do some cool. Fuck off. It makes level design. You can kind of see how like little platform is way. They like. Like that. That shit's. Let's find something else while we're going through all this. Or just some like really terrible thing. Drift King. I don't know what a Drift King is.
That's the bad guy in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Yes, no, that's the name. That's his name. It's the Drift King, because at the end they go to DK's mountain.
God damn it! Seriously?
Yes.
Okay.
Tokyo Drift is a lot of people's favorite Fast and Furious movie.
I don't think it's that good.
It's not. It's really boring.
I think the protagonist is really unlikable. Situations are awful.
Lucas Black.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
That's the name of the actor who like is a teenager in that movie, but like
That
Fast and
dude's like
Furious.
40.
Yeah, but like in the newer one, it's like the same guy, but he's trying to play the same age, and it's just like, whoa.
Alright, play this RPG, I guess. Psych, it's Wizorb.
Oh boy. Man. Wizorb didn't have the original idea.
No, Wizorb's not a very good game.
No, it's not. It's fun to say.
Yeah. I was so excited to play Wizorb. I don't know why. Probably
Because like
because the art tricked me.
it's colorful.
The art always tricks me into playing tribute games. Fuck off, die! I've not liked a single tribute games game.
What else do tribute games make?
That hookshot game.
Sorry?
That hookshot game that's unfortunately like they just have to break all the
Oh yeah, the Mercenary Kings?
They did Mercenary King.
Yeah. I was not into Mercenary Kings.
Read the update. Ah, fuck, what's that game? Flint Hook. Also, curses and... No. Curses and... Like, so bummed. It managed to annoy me so... Wizorb does feel good in certain spots, but some of the like level designs that they are just so aggravating and also does this ball have gravity? It feels like it has gravity.
I mean, that's kind of how like breakout kind of things work, isn't it?
Right, but it's got like physics.
I remember fucking just spending so much time on like this like cheap breakout clone on the Game Boy Color. Because my mum bought it cheap from Woolworths. It's like it's not an official like Nintendo Game Boy game as well.
Oh.
It's like got a different shaped cartridge. And like fucking it's like got some like super generic looking like racing game called Race Time. I can't remember the block game.
Incredible.
But the block game, like every like behind everything is an anime picture.
Oh man, one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not like
man.
a bad, and it's still like a Woolworths.
They made
But
some.
it's just like
I love that Steam has just basically made like those shitty bar top like touchscreen games into like the thing that gets sold on Steam now. Or just like anime girl. Oh wow, okay.
there's a bunch of like free to play like just anime girl games, it seems.
Yeah. $1 for some pictures of anime girls that you uncover by pornography's free. I need hentai puzzles. I don't get it. Did you play? I don't know if you used. Fuck, what's that game called? It's like but Zelda's.
I don't know.
Which version?
Is it that pinball game?
No. Like proper. Eric says this kind of reminds them of squash. It is kind of. I mean, like, Breakout is basically just squash, right? Like, if Pong is tennis. Oh, I have hearts. I got hurt. You know, this looks like a fucking Link to the Past ass menu screen now that I look at it. Like, there's just enough. I don't know. Maybe it's the font. I'm just wrong. Can I hit them?
No.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, see, now it's gonna kill me what that game is called.
What? It's like fucking Pong.
Yeah, the one that's like Pong's.
Spirit Sphere?
That's it.
Yeah, no, I just literally typed into Google indie game Pong Zelda.
Yeah. There's two. It does legit have a squash mode in it, though. Also, Eric says that because that game has too much stuff for how boring it is. That's true.
Yeah, no.
Like,
did we try to play it together or something at one point?
Probably. I tried to play it with a lot of people.
Mm.
Like, even when you recalibrate your settings, a Monster Hunter game, not a Metal Slug game, it's just not a good game.
I would just rather play Monster Hunter.
Right. There's just like so many ideas in there that like you could tell that they made a Monster Hunter style game. Needed to like.
I feel like that game was also come about before like Monster Hunter actually kind of took off.
But like, the thing is like, I feel like so many of that game were just like get as much content out of the very expensive animations that they had to produce.
Hmm.
They could charge, you know, $20 or whatever it cost.
Yeah.
Which, like, man, fuck the shit out of it. Like, if it was a 5-hour game, it would have been so much better. But it's a 50-hour game.
Yeah, this just could have made a few levels and called it.
Yeah. It was a Kickstarter game anyway. Not making any. This is like a great game.
No, it's interesting.
Better than Wizard.
Oh, you died.
I did die. I'm gonna play. Wow! What is up with these games just dishing on me? Well. That's harsh. You failed miserably. Wow.
You did die.
I did. Okay. Need to be so mean about it though. Alright. Next on our list of fake sports games. Ooh, by Ape Inc. So,
Sanrio.
did Ape Inc. work on one of those Earthbound games?
Let's have a look. Creatures. Yes, they worked on Mother and Earthbound. Sorry, Earthbound Beginnings is now. I think Creatures works on a lot of Pokemon stuff now.
Yeah. Whoa!
Yeah, they do. So like, they worked. Yeah, all they do is Pokemon stuff now.
That's what happens when you...
It is Detective Pikachu.
That game seemed
Was
That game seemed okay.
it seemed like an okay version of like other like that kind of like investigative adventure game that I felt like maybe I should just play those instead of Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate thing about games like that, you can just charge up your hits. Oh, I didn't know about that before. A whole different meta layer. Suck it, Windjammers. Oh shit! Windjammers.
They're making a
now on the
Windjammers
Switch.
2.
Ah. You know what? One thing I really dislike that Windjammers and that Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection thing did is, "Hey kids, remember the '90s? It was so rad." As their like marketing video, and it just like, you owe me money for this, for making me watch this. That's how I felt.
Man,
You're not allowed to do fake bad '90s TV commercials and stop. What year is it?
1999.
I don't know why, but they have the B button and the Y button as the left and right hit. There's left and right buttons, you know. There's literally two buttons called left and right. That's D-pad. This mess is joypad, right? Put them there. Or, you know, make them on the opposite side. The Super Nintendo. Why? No, it's B and Y. Why is it not, like, Y and A?
I think it's kind of missing, like, just music during the stage.
There's... Whoa! Oh, that's what... Okay. I literally did not know about that. I played this game several times and, like, did not pay attention to that bar. But you can charge it up and then hit X button.
Oh.
I like... Less fun one.
Yeah. I think this will be the last one for me.
Sure. Anything? Any requests?
I have no idea. My knowledge of the SNES library is fairly limited. Like, all I did was play Dragon Ball Z games.
Oh, well, in that case, I think we need to play some Dragon Ball Z games.
Like, all I downloaded off the emulator sites were like various Dragon Ball games,
Yep.
and at some point a bunch of Mega Man games.
Yeah.
But I mostly just emulated like GBA games more than anything.
Yeah,
and Mega Drive stuff.
I played so many GB.
Like anything that had Sonic.
Yeah. Good choice.
For some reason, I played a lot of the Sonic Pinball game on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. Weirdly, Sonic was not the pinball.
I liked it more than Sonic Spinball. Fuck yeah, Hyperdimension.
Play story mode. Gonna do anything.
No, I was always terrible at story modes.
I played so much of this as a kid. And now, because of the Super NT, I have a physical copy.
The sprite work is so good though.
The animations in this are...
I worship Ao the rap jet of Nam Ek.
Yep. Welcome to try to translate.
Fucking fan translators.
Well, it's also like hard to fit stuff into like the
Yeah.
character limit. Wow, I got fucked up. You're obviously not supposed to half the health. God.
Oh yeah, the health bar is also the special move bar.
Yeah. Ooh, here's the clash system. I don't know how the clash system. Well, I can't do anything during that entire period because I lost it. Reversal edge. This game has a lot of concepts that they did not. Shit! Hey, there's your.
I remember this specifically.
Yeah, edgy Dragon Ball Z fan translations, just like you said. Alright, Goku's here. You actually have to win if you. I am a Saiyan from Earth. He's obviously Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
Rubbish!
Rubbish!
The idea of Frieza yelling out rubbish is just so good.
I mean, he probably would.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get like a British affectation on him now a bit more.
He is a villain.
Hmm. I mean, I'm like I'm a subs guy on Dragon Ball now.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just hate fucking how the Japanese voices sound.
Well, I only have one problem in that like Goku and Gohan just have the exact same voice.
All of the Gokus have the same voices. Goten, I think, is the same voice actor.
Yeah, no, but like at least there's a distinction between it. But adult Gohan and Goku just have the same one, and it's hard.
Oto-san. He's like obviously Majin Vegeta.
Yeah.
Fuck off. This had a weird character list.
My favorite is adapted fighting games where they do moves where they should be doing at that point, like we just throws out the cell shoot. Yeah.
Yep. This game has like the weird kind of 3D stuff in the background. It's kind of like a Fatal Fury.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's...
Shit.
Gah!
Fuck off, Cell! Let's have a bucket on the floor. This is an old game. They're doing motion.
It's really strict.
Yeah. Also, these have like fucked up motion. Like half circle back, forward. Do the like. Because Goku became enraged.
Yeah.
They can't put that you don't fight as Gohan because
Cop out.
because they only have adult Gohan. I think they specifically have Mystic Gohan in this game.
Nice.
So you know, obviously that.
Because at least in the Budokai games, they like
And the
coded off powers that weren't like
By the end of the Budokai games, they had like every fucking
Yeah.
character.
Well, there's like that, I think, Infinite World, which is basically Budokai 4. They have like Baby Vegeta and stuff.
Yeah, they went for like every character from every movie.
Baby Vegeta and Adult Pan.
Oh, Pan.
Not adult,
GT?
just Pan, GT Pan. I don't think adult. Fucking Teen Gohan is 11, so
That's not even a teen.
I know.
Oh shit. Counter.
Like adult Gohan is Teen Gohan.
Yeah. He's like 16.
It's, I think he's 18. It's like the gap is 7 years.
Woo! Take that, motherfucker. I'm flying.
Nice. Dragon Ball. Was this a Tosei game?
Maybe. You can knock him out to different states. Back, forward. I keep trying to land coming. They should just... Especially since beams use up some energy. Fucked up. That's fucked up, man. What? Full screen grabs. They really went places we could do. Gonna do versus mode.
It was Tosei.
Yeah. Let's see some of these other characters. And Kaiichi. Got any requests?
Go Tanks.
Dude. Was he still Majin at that point?
Yeah, it's like I think in character selects like he is referred to as Margin Buu and the others are Super Buu and Kid Buu.
Yeah. And then there's the weird gray Buu.
Evil Buu.
I do ghosts.
One of my favorite things of Budokai 3 is you have the timing thing to determine whether your like ultra super attack is successful. And if you aren't successful with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, he just does a handshake with the ghost.
Wow. We tried to turn him into candy. Hole's going to grab. Yeah, some of these animations are... This... It has a hitbox. It has a hitbox when he's winding up.
It's some odd animations, but the sprite work is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's not...
Also, the thing I liked about the stage select a lot is you could see like the different areas and.
Like another one of them. Not you. I think you can hit him up again. That's a lookout.
Nice.
That's so cool. Yeah, like that is the charging animation.
No, that's so cool.
There are honestly some things in this game that I wish Dragon Ball Fighters. I also wish Dragon Ball Fighters wasn't a tag game, so...
Yeah, it's still really fun. I love that game.
I might try the one-on-one.
Yeah, I'd much rather it just be as a one-on-one kind of deal, but
Yeah, we might try that.
yeah.
Wow, you fat! Wow! This is... Welcome to fan translation. Okay, this is gonna be the last one.
I want to see some Vegito.
This is some Majin Vegeta. You want...
Vegito.
Oh.
Well, I guess if you're a manga reader, Vegirot.
Really? That's what they call him?
Yeah.
Right. Versus... Kidbu, yeah, that anime. Little Planet Man. Not canon. Look how small he is. Oh shit, get out of here! I have a...
Oh, that's really cool.
I have a...
His like wake up animation is just like morphing. That seems like something you'd see in like a Mortal Kombat game or whatever.
Yeah. There's a couple systems. Ended up with like... You got the reflect here? I guess it's not really a reflect. It also lets you stage it. Forward, back, forward. Like a... You have to do motion. Yeah, and then turn to go. I like it. I like chest beating as like charge up. Yeah, I don't know. The characters in this game feel really unique.
Hmm.
Sometimes I feel like in some of the other fighters, they get kind of like feeling.
Also, this music is a lot.
Yeah. Out of here. You can just kind of charge and keep the fight going on forever. Grabs. Run up grab. Still works. Out of here.
Hey.
They even like put in like both voices for the voice clip. Give up. All right, that's it for this.
That was fun.
Yeah. SNES.
Mm.